Okay, guys, I decided to make a short video explaining this because there's a lot of people who are not understanding, and that was the whole point of why they did it like this. When I say they, as I know somebody put Cindy up to this. Um, but first of all, before we go over this part, right here is if you look up the Venmo credit card agreement. Now this is for all Venmo credit cards, no matter if you're the tier 1, 2, or 3. The sum of any past due amounts plus 1% of your new balance, excluding any balance in connection with a special promotional purchase with a unique payment calculation shown on your billing with it. Okay, so plus 1% of your new balance shown on your billing statement, plus interest charged in your current billing cycle, plus late payment fees charged in the current billing cycle, plus any payment due in connection with special promotional purchase with unique payment calculation. Okay, 1%. Guys, what is 1% of 7,500? I'm teaching math today. Oh, ding, ding, ding. You're right. $75. Okay. So, why is the minimum payment $225? Well, it's not. This document has been edited because, first of all, they only charge a 1% of the total balance due. So, plus the interest. That would make sense as to why the very first bill was $75 because it was almost exactly $7,500, which they round up. So, $75, and there had not been any interest yet. Okay? And I knew I had heard it, and that's what I try to tell people, but I understand, like, can't believe anything anybody says on YouTube. Okay, so what I was trying to show here is, okay, with math, you can see here, okay, if you look at the yellow, we're focusing on this box mainly here in the middle. And then this part right here that says minimum payment due at the top. Okay? And the amount $225. So, first, this is very easy to figure out, and I think, they were hoping people would just not notice this because you really have to pay attention, and that's why a lot of people are like, what? Huh? Okay. Look at the bottom one here where you have with the yellow. Okay, at the very end here it says it says right here let's actually go to the top here. One step at a time, Adrian. Okay. AKA Ziggy. So here it says, if you make no additional charges using this card and each month you pay. So right here in the first column, it says only the minimum payment. Well, if you follow the red line I put here, the minimum payment would be $225 according to this up here. So if you pay $225 for 20 years, you'll end up paying $19,836,000 total, and it would take 20 years. Wowzers. Well, if you go down to the yellow, if you make $282 payment, you will pay the balance off in 3 years, or aka 36 payments, because that's 12 payments a year times 3. And you will pay total $10,153. So over the course of the 3 years, that's if you're paying the $282 for those 36 months. But it's going to take 20 years if I'm paying $225, but only 3 years if I pay $282. That seems fishy. Yeah, it is. Okay, simple math, guys. Look at the. I just took screenshots of the calculator here. And of course, it's cut off over on this side, but I'll fix that. I'll show. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so here we have at the far left, you take, if you look at the yellow lines here, you take the total of what you will end up paying, $10,153, okay, so down here on this line, and if you divide it by 36, you should get the number here that's in this first column. And you do. You get $282. So you should be able to do that same thing to column number 2 right here. But this time you just you can solve for X. X equals the minimum payment due. Well, how come when you take $19,836 divided by the 240 payments you would make, your payments here says it only is $82.65. Well, that's because this right up here is edited and not the actual minimum payment. These people are so stuck on wanting to be right and fooling people and to make me look like I'm a horrible person that they're gonna even do things like this, lie about stuff like that, because they want to be right about the minimum payment when I knew it was $75. I think it's more so a matter of them being right or wrong. They want to be right than really just getting me to pay it faster and quicker. So my issue about that is just that it's a lie. And why do you have to be dishonest? The only time people have to be dishonest is if they're covering something up. Be mad at me all you want, but I'm being honest. So these two numbers here, guys, do not match. And that's a problem. And I hope that now maybe people understand a little bit better what I was trying to say with this post. Thank you guys so much.